Hello, everyone. This is Waleed Aljabr. Today, I'm talking to you about the experience of MERS in Saudi Arabia. So basically, since the MERS-CoV started in Saudi Arabia in 2012, we had really experience. And when the SARS-CoV come recently, so we could act like what we did with MERS before. So I am consultant clinical research molecular medical virologist, and I am the chairperson of the biorepository department, which has the biobank and data management system. Here the KFMC, King Fahd Medical City, where I work. You could see this map where the KFMC located in 500,000 square. And this is the building of the Faculty of Medicine, which is where the research center located in the 4th floor and the 1st floor. So in terms of the research area, so as you can see here, I'm leading a department about biobank, where we dealing with many types of samples because we are close inside the hospital, so it is easy to store the sample in our biobank, as well as the disease registry, where the data link with the biospecimen. In terms of viruses, I am working in respiratory viruses, where you can see the RSV and influenza, MERS-CoV and SARS-CoV, using the high throughput technology, using mass spec, label-free proteomics, as well as the transcriptomic and metagenomic as well. So to give a background and overview about MERS. So it is a novel positive sense single-stranded RNA virus of the genus beta coronavirus. As I said, it was first reported in 2012 in Saudi Arabia, and the virus was isolated from sputum from a person who fell ill in 2012 outbreak of a new flu. So it appears that some people became infected after contact with camels. So, and according to the WHO, the virus transmitted to human from infected dermatary camel. In terms of epidemiology, as the virus is a zoonotic virus, so and the virus, it was discovered in Saudi Arabia. So in Saudi Arabia, we have the highest cases. So since 2012, the total cases 2,578, and the deaths about 188, which is about 34%. You could see the majority of cases in Saudi Arabia, 2,178. In 2021, we have just 13 cases in Saudi Arabia up to August this year. And you could see this where we can see the cases, and this is the countries that reported MERS before, and you could see we have very low cases this year. In terms of symptoms, the virus, the clinical symptoms of MERS-CoV infection range from mild respiratory to severe acute respiratory disease and death. And the most symptoms about fever, cough, shortness of breath, vomiting, diarrhea, and pneumonia as well. In terms of transmission, you could see in this diagram where the solid arrows, the confirmed transmission, whereas the dashed arrows is like indicate a possible transmission, and still there is, we have just limited evidence or no known evidence about the transmission from human to camels or from bat to camel. Also regarding the viral shedding in the human, you could see this some question mark, which is not confirmed, whereas between camels, it confirmed the transmission from camel to human, or from human to human. So we have a primary and secondary transmission, with the primary where does not result from contact with a human the MERS, whereas the secondary, it's contact with a human MERS, so between like healthcare people or from the household associated. So we have primary and we have secondary. Here's some details about the human-to-human transmissions, which follows the zoonotic transmissions. Some details, I think with the sake of times, I will move quickly. So in terms of environmental transmission and also regarding the viral shedding, I will highlight that the RNA and the live virus found in upper and lower respiratory tract infection, and the RNA has the high level of RNA in lower respiratory tract infection. So the more severity L have lower CT value with the virus. In terms of vaccine and treatment, now we are like about 9 years since the MERS discovered, and still there is no vaccine have been approved for human, and also the treatment, still there is no such a treatment for the virus. However, there is a vaccine available for camel. Here's some details about vaccines, and you could see this just published 2 days back about Chadok's vaccine, which is a collaboration between Keymark and the University of Oxford. And the vaccine is like in phase 1 clinical trial. And here also other vaccines, which are still in phase 1 and also phase 1 and 2. To highlight some of my research focusing on MERS. We just published a paper 2 months back about the amplicon and metagenomic analysis of Middle East respiratory viruses. So we collected about 120 samples from 4 regions in Saudi Arabia, and we did kind of metagenomic using and the amplicon using the Oxford nanobore to look for the other co-infections and to see the genome mutation frequency and the viral mRNA. Here's some data about the identification about the bacteria that you could see the top 20 species that from 15 patients, because we couldn't sequence all the 120 with the quality of the RNA. So we could have just only 15 patients, and we able to sequence them. And here you could see the up and down regulated abundance of bacteria in fatal cases compared to non-fatal cases. To back now to about the coronavirus or SARS. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt, just to say you're almost at 10 minutes now.
Okay, just to conclude here about with the experience of MERS, we able to apply our experience in SARS. So regarding the CB, when government of Saudi Arabia donate to the response, and regarding the digital response that we use in Saudi Arabia with the people, and here what the timeline with the measurement that taken by Ministry of Health. Here, just to conclude with the nowadays cases in Saudi Arabia, we just have the average 45 cases. In terms of vaccinated, about 70%. With this, I would like to thank you for your attention, and if you have any questions. Thank you.